I was trying to decide what kind of video I wanted to make today, and then I glanced at the calendar and happened to notice that it's been exactly 3 months since I first uploaded to YouTube, and I thought I'd make a video out of that instead. So here we are. It's been a very interesting 3 months. I mean, 3 months isn't a long time, let's be honest. But just reflecting on where I was then and where I am now, it's crazy how much progress I've made. And I'm not talking in terms of channel statistics and things like that. I mean, I have, 31 subscribers and almost 1,000 views on my channel, which isn't a lot, but it's more than I'd expected, so I'm very happy with that. But I'm more referring to the growth I've had in just learning how to do this. If you listen to my first video, I sound like an absolute robot. It's clear that I'm reading off a script, and compare that to last week's video, I can just sense how much more comfortable I am on the mic, in myself, and it's really cool to see. You'd be surprised at how insecure and self-conscious you get as soon as you hit record, even if it is for a gaming video. It's easy to get lost in your head, and trying to just learn how to navigate all that, it's been a lot of fun. And even editing as well. I knew absolutely nothing about editing and creating videos, but I learn something new every week and I absolutely love it. It's absolutely worth it because this is something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I just kept putting it off and procrastinating and making excuses. But honestly, I wanted to do this because I saw that there was a gap on YouTube for doing what I'm doing, and I'm not saying I'm the best one to do it, but I'm certainly going to give it a go. There aren't a lot of blind content creators out there who are making gaming videos, and that's not to say I'm only ever going to make gaming videos, but it's something I really love doing right now. I've always been a big fan of video games. I rediscovered that love thanks to the pandemic and all that free time, but just being able to make content out of it all, it's been rewarding. There's definitely a huge learning curve that I'm still at the beginning of, but it's cool to be passionate about something, I think, especially when you haven't felt that for a long time. As cheesy as it sounds, I've always been the kind of person who's turned to YouTube when I've felt crappy and needed a laugh or a distraction, and I always thought how cool it would be to pay that forward and be that person for someone else. So yeah, I don't get a lot of views right now, but even if I can be a distraction for 5 minutes of someone's day who might not be going through the best time, it's absolutely worth it to me. It makes this whole thing rewarding, and I'll keep doing it until I can, really. I have so many aspirations and hopes and ideas of where I'd like to go with this channel and what I'm doing, but again, I'm trying to be as cautiously optimistic as possible, because I know things don't happen overnight and you just have to be consistent and patient. And I have been consistent. I've uploaded every single week for the last 3 months, minus the week I had COVID. I think when you're cautiously optimistic about things and have as little expectations as possible, you set yourself up for less disappointment. I'm not going to lie and say numbers and stats don't matter, because they absolutely do, but you've got to be realistic about these things. And I never expected to have what I have now, so I'm grateful for the journey. I also want to show that having a disability doesn't mean you have to have smaller hopes and dreams of what you want to do with your life. I'm not trying to make being blind my entire personality, but it's a big part of who I am. And if watching me enjoy doing something like this inspires someone to do what they enjoy, then I'm all for it. It makes this whole thing worth it. I don't know where I'll be in another 3 months from now, but I'm looking forward to it. And that's something I haven't been able to say for a long time. Anyway, that's enough rambling for today. Thank you very much for all the love and support you've shown. It really does mean a lot to me. And while you're here, do feel free to check out my Instagram as well. If you've ever wondered how a blind photographer, I mean, I say photographer, but I'm not a photographer, I just like taking pictures of things. But if you've ever wondered how a blind person perceives photography and things like that, then do feel free to check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. But as always, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.